Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already... Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the... It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gets a good foot in there, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Wirtz. He has a look up. Kadiolu receives it in a wide position. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Park Ji-sung wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. Raul. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Flings in across. Raul really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Owen. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. De Bruyne considers his options. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kadiolu. Raul, given the lift of his goal. And Reinders. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Reinders. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's had it nicked away. Park Ji-sung did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Reinders. And here's Kakitani. Van Balten. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Piqué does really well to win the ball there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a good ball. De Bruyne. Vitz. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caggiolu gets into a good position. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now it's a race for the ball, and it's Messi. Carvajal picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Cleared without complication. Played back. Raul. And this is Kakitani. He's in a good position here. Swings in across. Van Balten tries to clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Balten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Park Ji-sung, and he's in on goal. And that's a dangerous ball. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Baggio. A header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
De Bruyne. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Caggiolu. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Reinders. Raul. And he's running for a big chance! Raul. Now it's Vitz. He's shifting through the gears here. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Kakitani. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
De Bruyne is onto this. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Roberto Baggio deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Caggiolu. And it's Vitz. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That'll be a throw. And here's Owen. Rijkaard. Raul. Now it's Kakitani. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ambitious ball here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Messi. And here's Kakitani. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Park Ji-sung. Vitz. And here's Kakitani. Park Ji-sung. Owen. Adriano.
That's going in strongly.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That's very neat. Kakatani. Raul. And it's Kadiolu. He's picked his way through, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Attenzione, un cambio.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Kakatani. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's had a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now, Owen! And one more try! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kakatani chasing after it. And this is Adriano. Adriano! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Reinders running with the ball. Knocks it into space. And the through ball. Oh, look at the space. Great chance! You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He won't be happy with that one. Reinders looking for options for movement. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Owen.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Raul. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Kakitani. Conte. Adriano. Reinders. Looking to play him in. Vitz. Raul. And he's found it's Raul! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Baggio. Now, what about a counter-attack? Raul. Now it's Kakitani. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Vitz. Vitz will not want to lose out here. Takes a shot! It's there! Into the lead once more. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Numero 15.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
Oh, he's been caught on shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's made its chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Raul. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Going for goal! Corner number 3 coming up. Cannavaro clears it away. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good take and he's having a shot! And that would have won it.
could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Cleared away. And they can counter here. And it's been played through. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Short changes him with that pass. Maldini. Now it's Kukçu. Olise. Oh, it's Van Basten. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's well... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 4 extra minutes added on. Olise. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Driving forward. Rafinha. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that is a nice touch. Carvajal. Bullish header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Raul gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific